Well, hi folks, and welcome back to the Outdoor Vigilantes. This week we're back out in the turkey woods, and on this first hunt we're going to be out with Jayden Herron and his dad Brian, and they're absolutely setting them Bean Creek calls on fire. Well, these Herron boys have been out doing their scouting, and they're on these turkeys this morning. What a beautiful morning. Just to sit back and take it all in, and it makes it a little sweeter when them old gobblers are answering your calls.
Now Brian's out here, he makes a little music on these Bean Creek game calls. Listen to those turkeys gobble.
It's a good decoy. Oh my God. Okay, get ready. Get down and get ready. They're gonna come out right here. I would say move your gun as far as oh, never mind. Don't move it at all. Just get ready to shoot. Slowly get in position, okay?
Now Brian's told us, he says he don't really turkey hunt much. Right, kind of like he doesn't deer hunt much either, huh?
Well, these old gobblers are answering everything Brian Herron's throwing at them, and Jayden, he's ready. He's ready to pull the hammer on one, and it's not long, and you get to see what's making all that noise.
Well, here these turkeys are, they're coming in. Jayden, make sure you take a nice fine bead on this turkey's head now.
Well, these two big old toms come in, and I got to tell you a little bit about Jayden. Jayden can smack these jakes around, but for some reason this young man, he gets that turkeyitis or turkey fever or gobblinitis or whatever it is they want to call it, and he can't seem to close the deal on a big old tom, but maybe this morning it's going to be different. There's two of them that have read the script.
One goes that up. Shoot that one in front. Right there. Right there. Which one? Which one? To the left, right there.
Son, what in the world, Jayden? We're going to have to get you one of them scatter guns that opens the shot up about this wide. 'Cause, son...
Oh, son, it looks like he got a case of the goblin fever. That's all right, Jayden. We've all been there. It happens to the best of us, trust me.
Well, we had some good luck this morning. I saw a ton of turkeys. I got to see my first big puff out and hearing them gobble real up close. I mean, this is about 10 yards away whenever I heard it gobble real loud and heard it shook my ears and everything. I got some major turkey fever. I was shaking real bad, but I had to stay calm, and I was waiting for him to come run the blind. And I got my gun situated on one's head, and I was about ready to take the shot. Another one puckered up and stood up, and I didn't even think to steady my gun and just put the bead on its head and pulled the trigger. And I had a bad shot, and they all got away, but I had some turkey fever, and we'll hope for the best later on this evening. Stay tuned.
Keep your chin up, son. It happens to the best of us. Redemption may be right around the corner. Outdoor Vigilantes, brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Alps Outdoors, Oak Grove Archery, Final Step Cover Scents, like you were never there. Big Piney Taxidermy, bringing your trophy back to life. Rick's Seamless Guttering, Miller Glass of Rolla,
Shootability. Accuracy. Over 340 feet per second, the Impulse. From Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Trusted by the world's top professional archers. Shootability without sacrifice. Speed without compromise. The Impulse. Shootability accelerated by Elite Archery.
Why listen to this when you can listen to this? Leave your cares behind and relax on the Upper Merrimack float at Blue Springs Ranch. Whether you choose a raft, tube trip, kayak, or canoe adventure, you will find that escape from you were looking for. Experience the great outdoors at Blue Springs Ranch with floating, horseback riding, and even a 3,000-foot zip line. Choose basic camping to full housekeeping cabins. Call Blue Springs Ranch or reserve online at vacationbsr.com.
Alps Outdoors, a brand you can trust to bring you packs designed with a dedicated hunter in mind. When quality, durability, and a comfortable fit are as important as landing your next trophy. Whether you're hunting elk out west or turkeys in the Midwest, Alps Outdoors has a pack to make your quest more successful. Versatile, modular, practical outdoors packs get you where you need to go everywhere, every time. Alps Outdoors.
Brian, what in the world kind of deer you got down there, son? They was committing some kind of kung fu act on that turkey decoy. What in the world?
Probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen something like that.
Well, I've got several turkey seasons under my belt, and I've never seen a deer react like that to a turkey decoy before, ever. That was pretty neat, and for you to be able to catch that on film for all of us to see, that's pretty amazing. Now here they are, back out at the same spot. Different day, same spot, maybe the same birds, who knows, but it's all about to come together again. At least that's what it sounds like. Well, here they come. We've got us some jakes and some gobblers, some big old long beards. Let's see if old Jayden can hold it together this time. Well, Jayden was able to put the hammer down on that big old long beard, and I think you could tell by his expression that was one happy young man right there.
Bird down, boys. Whew, that's what we came out here to do. Oh man, I was about ready to shoot that jake. I was just hungry. But I think Papa's gonna eat good tonight with that big old bird. Just look at that thing laying there. And we got out here this morning. I already heard a gobble as soon as we got out of the truck, and we were getting set up and everything. We got out there late, and so we thought the birds would already be down, or we'd get in too late, and so we didn't know if this hunt would work out. So we get out here and there's gobbles all around us. I mean, there's jakes down there in that woods. There's a big gobbler down there and 2 gobblers over there. They're just all around us. And then, so we went after that one down there in that woods, and everything just shut off. And eventually we got up and came down here and waited a little while, and that hen started wandering in here about an hour later, and then that jake followed up, and then these boys came out. And I definitely had a thrill. That's the definite biggest bird I've ever killed, compared to a tiny little jake. And that's a big beard too. What do you say, Dad?
That's an awesome beard, buddy. We're gonna go check him out. That's your first long beard, and we had a heck of a hunt. Hopefully we'll be able to get another one next week. But good job getting your first bird, and we got him on video.
All right, let's go get our bird.
Let's do it.
Well, Jayden, looks like you got your redemption on this day. Good job, buddy, and good turkey.
This 12 gauge put one down, all right. Boy. Let's try to take out the fan on this sucker. I want to see a beard, honestly.
That's bad, buddy. Good job. It's a nice beard. Check out the fan.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Pretty bird, buddy. Pretty bird.
It's been an awesome hunt. It's just been a great morning. I was really staying in the positive too. I didn't get down at all today. I was staying happy, and I just all those gobbles, and then they all of a sudden shut off. I was just happy we got to go through that experience, and even those jakes was kind of cool, and they flew off, and had them birds coming right here, and then laid down a big old turkey. Man, this is awesome. And you got to give the thanks up to the man upstairs. He put all this in action, put all this in play, and let us come out here and have some fun. I'm Jayden Herron. This is Outdoor Vigilantes. Thanks for watching.
Well, you know, this was the first long beard for Jayden, and I guarantee you it won't be his last. And them boys made some memories out there in the field. Father and son out there like that, you know, and to be able to go back out after a miss and redeem yourself that way, and who knows, that may have been the same old bird that got lucky the last week, and this week he wasn't so lucky. Good job, boys. As usual, them Herron boys are bringing it to the table for us. Outdoor Vigilantes, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bows. Bean Creek Outdoor Products. Blue Springs Ranch. Legacy Wildlife Products. What will your legacy be? Yokelman Sons, dump trucking and excavating. Nick's Gun and Pond.
Browning has been the best there is in guns and accessories since 1878, and Browning Camping is no exception. When in pursuit of the next trophy, when failure is not an option, when your endurance will be tested, when your performance level can only be the best there is, you must have camping gear that will ensure that you're protected, rested, and ready for tomorrow's hunt. So get outfitted for your next adventure with the gear that is more reliable than anything else on the market. Best there is, period.
I started this mineral lick
about a year and a half ago with just OV mineral, and just starting this out in the middle of a pasture where I know big bucks frequent. The does cross here. It's a natural crossing. They come out here. They're not scared. It's kind of a safe area for them. They've got CRP all around them. And as you can see with this mineral site, how much this has helped the deer, but not only helped me locate where the deer are coming from, where they're going to, and that's only going to equal success in the future.
Absolutely. Now this is an amazing mineral site. It's dug out 3 foot by 6 foot deep, and I'm looking at this thinking, how do I get one like that? So if any of you guys want to know how to do this, how did you start this hole?
Well, I got with our host Cody Lucas. He created this mineral with not just killing in mind, but actually the health of the herd. He wanted something that was going to help all aspects of hunting. So he gave me this. He said, try this out. This is my own mixture. It's in the testing phase. So, you know what? I'll give it a try. And here we are a year later. This is going to be our 3rd or 4th application in this hole. And a year and a half later, we have this big of a hole. We have numerous pictures of big bucks, does, fawns. Every deer in the area is coming to this lake.
And this is an exciting time of the year because this is when we really get to see these bucks. They love coming to these licks, especially early. Before September, they'll just come in there and nail it, especially with their antlers growing. And you'll see them in velvet. You'll get all these velvet picks of these awesome bucks. And it's important to have this out all year round as well.
Well, here we are, spring turkey season, opening day here in Missouri, 2016. Got Brett with me this morning, and my dad's gonna set with him and kind of help him work the gun and everything. I'm sitting back with the camera. We're gonna see if we can't get some action on film for you viewers at home. Now Dad and I get to cutting around on these Bing Creek calls. Son, it gets these turkeys really worked up. Well, we get up, we get around, we move in early on these turkeys before daylight. We get set up by some trees. I'm about 10 yards back from Brett, my dad, and we start doing a little calling.
From the sound of all that gobbling, I'm pretty sure you're hunting near a turkey farm somewhere. Pretty sure.
Now I would say these turkeys are probably only about 80 yards roosted out in front of us in the timber, and just listen to the gobbling that's going on in the background.
I'm going to sneak around one day and just follow you to your turkey spots because I'm tired of hearing 8,000 gobblers gobble at once every time you hit your dadgum turkey call. It's all we can do to find one that's all hot and bothered. You get out there and you got a whole flock of them coming in.
Now when you're in the turkey woods and you got the turkeys really worked up and gobbling hard, and all of a sudden they shut up, you better get your eyes open because here they come. Now this turkey gets over to where he's in shooting range, and I'm starting to get a little nervous because nobody's shooting yet, and I've said several times, I'm on him. Pull the trigger. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him.
I think if you listen close, you can hear Terry's breathing picking up on that camera as he's telling Brett several times, as loud but yet as quietly as he can, to shoot. And even Lynn's telling him to shoot. But there's no pressure. All these gobblers looking at him, Grandpa yelling at him to shoot, Dad yelling at him to shoot. No pressure, Brett. Hold it together, son.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Well, not only was I saying shoot him back behind these guys, but Grandpa was whispering in Brett's ear the same thing. Shoot him, pull the trigger. I think the goblin fever was about to get to Brett because this was his first turkey. Now the turkey must have heard my dad saying all this up there to Brett, because you can tell he starts to get a little hinked up, and when they start flipping those wings behind their backs and turn and heading back the direction they come from, the gig is almost up. Shoot him.
What a shot, Brett. I'm proud of you, buddy. Way to hold it together under pressure.
We were all pretty excited after Brett finally pulled the trigger on this bird. I know I had a sigh of relief myself because this was his first turkey and we got it all on film for him. But it is about time you finally got that turkey killed. It's been a rough couple years trying to get that first turkey, hasn't it? Huh?
Yeah, but we got him right in there this morning, didn't we?
Folks, here it is, 2016 youth turkey season, second day, and Vigilantes have struck gold here, struck gobble. We had them fired up and going this morning. Could be the same group of turkeys we had yesterday, but they kind of got spooked and run out on us. We didn't get close enough to them, was the first problem, but we made sure we got in close today and it worked, didn't it? Well, we brought them right in. I didn't think we was going to get it done there for a little bit. Somebody couldn't see the turkey when I seen the turkey good. I don't know how good the footage is going to turn out, but you hear the boom and you see turkey flopping anyway. So I don't. We'll see what it looks like when we get back to the house. I hope it's good.
Hey, betcha. It is good because we got the turkey.
You'll probably hear me in the video saying, shoot him. They were about 10 yards away from me. And I was trying to get them to shoot the turkey when I could see the turkey, and I seen the turkey was starting to get a little spooky. He turned and started back the same direction he come from, kind of flipped his wings up there a little bit. And when they start doing that, you need to do something, or it's too late.
Yep.
And old Brett did something this morning.
Yeah,
Laid the smack down on one. Good 2-year-old bird.
Well, you seen it, them Montgomery boys. They brought us another exciting turkey hunt. the three of them together, old Dad and Grandpa and son, you can't beat that. 3 more generations out there turkey hunting. It don't get no better than that. Great job in the turkey woods as usual, boys. Congratulations. Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode back out in the turkey woods and spending time with family and friends. That's what it's all about. Tune in with us next week. Who knows what exciting adventures we've got coming up.